What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. My name is Dallin Anderson, and today we're going to be talking about Velo. But before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. Okay, so we're going to start off here with looking at Velo and comparing it to Filecoin. So one question I get asked quite often is, what does a coin look like when it gets added to a new exchange? Velo on the top is a perfect example of what a coin looks like when it gets added to an exchange. So a lot of times they just drop, right? They just drop right off a cliff when they get added to exchanges. That's very common, especially since a lot of coins get added to exchanges at the top of bull markets. So you'll get like 30, 40 coins get added because the hype is so big, so many developers, so many new coins are coming out. And then of course it's the top of a bull market, so they just drop right off a cliff. That's what we see here with Velo on the top. But this is a common pattern. This is actually something that we're looking for inside of these markets. So we can see Velo up here on the top. We can see Filecoin down here on the bottom. Now, Filecoin is a great example of what happens after this pattern occurs. So you drop off a cliff like this, right? But then volume starts coming in. The price starts moving sideways and starts to double bottom. And you end up breaking bullish into a bull market. So let's just go ahead and stretch out Filecoin here on the bottom so you can see a little bit better. You can see that after Filecoin was added to the exchange, it dumped, then it went sideways, and then it skyrocketed, right? It started a massive bull market. And you can see just how high Filecoin went here. It went completely nuts, like completely vertical in price. So if we look here on the top again at Velo, we see the same market structure as Filecoin. This is something I've seen over and over and over again in the crypto markets. Like I said, when at the top of a bull market, so many coins get added to exchanges because there's so many new coins getting created that a lot of times they just kind of dump because it's the top. But because a bigger cycle is taking place, they end up recovering and going into a huge bull market. So Velo here, I expect a big recovery. I expect us to see a reversal, us to break up through resistance, and for us to really take off here on Velo. So that's the big picture here with Velo. You guys can see that the opportunity is absolutely insane. It's worth 2 cents right now. And if it does what I suspect it will, like Filecoin did, then you guys, the sky is the limit. The percentage gains are like over 1,000% just to the all-time high. And if it does what Filecoin did, it's going to go up above the all-time high. This thing could be worth $3, right? This thing could go crazy. It's worth 2 cents right now. So Velo is definitely on my list. I'll probably make more videos about this coin in the future because I think a lot of people are going to make a ton of money on this coin throughout the bull market. Now, as you guys know, we're mainly focused on the big picture in this channel, in these videos, but let's go ahead and zoom in just a little bit here on Velo and talk about what's happening in the short term as well. So on the daily candlesticks here with Velo, you guys can see that we had a double bottom breakout. So we have our first low right here, then we get our second low right here. So here's our first bottom, our second bottom, and here's our resistance point, and we broke bullish. So the double bottom pattern is a highly, highly successful trading pattern. High probability, easy to spot, easy to trade, very, very effective. you can see that we broke out of that double bottom and we're pushing up through resistance right now as we speak. And this has a lot of momentum and a ton of volume. So I suspect this momentum will continue, and this double bottom pattern hasn't quite reached its target. Its target's actually about 3 cents. So we've got a little bit more upside here before we reach the double bottom target with Velo, but the double bottom most often exceeds its target. So that's the minimum target based on the double bottom pattern, but most often they exceed their double bottoms, their target for the double bottom, significantly. So that means that 3 cents probably isn't going to be the short-term top either. Even in the short term, we could shoot significantly higher here before we turn around. And now we don't trade the short term on this channel. A little bit in the VIP, we do a little bit, but not very much. We're focused on the big picture here. The reason for that is because the big picture is profitable. So when I show you guys this, understand that in the big picture, the opportunity is insanely high. And in the short term, it's probably going to keep pushing up here as well. But our main focus is the big picture. So yeah, that's my view on Velo in the short term, as well as in the big picture. But I also wanted to show you guys Pepe here, because I've been talking about Pepe over the past couple weeks on this channel, and I've been telling you guys, hey, look, Pepe's going to break out, Pepe's going to moon, Pepe's going to take off, and it's been doing nothing but take off since I've made those videos. Every single update I've made, the first video I made was right here, and then I made another update video about it in this area here, and now I'm suspecting more upside even from here. So Pepe is really leading a lot of other coins, and when coins lead, there's a good reason for that. They lead because there's volume going into it, because there's interest, because there's demand. And when demand starts increasing, it has a tendency to continue to do so until the top comes. So, as you guys can see, Pepe is starting to really take off here, and it's really fun to trade this coin. You know, I've been buying it all the way down here, along here, and adding to my position along the way up here as it started to go up here, and now I'm in a bunch of profits. So I'm excited about this coin. It's going to take off. It's going to blow up. A lot of people are going to make a ton of money on Pepe coin as we move into wave 3. So let's talk a little bit about the total market cap as well, because I don't want to just hop on here, record for 5 minutes, and then get off. The total market cap is breaking out of a falling wedge pattern. You guys can see we had a previous wedge right here. We broke bullish out of that wedge. It took us all the way up to 2.7 trillion in total market cap. And we're breaking bullish out of a falling wedge currently on the total market cap again. So this falling wedge could take us back over the previous all-time high here at 2.7 trillion in total market cap and start to head up towards 3 trillion or even higher here in total market cap. So that means the move that we're seeing on Pepe, you know, Pepe's up, what, 20% in 24 hours? That is really only getting started. Not to mention coins like Velo, Dogecoin, you know, even Ethereum, Solana. You're talking about the whole market cap increasing. So money's going to be coming into your top altcoins. And we can go down the list here. A lot of these coins are going to follow Bitcoin. So as money keeps going into Bitcoin, you're going to see money just flooding into these other coins as well. And it's going to be a ton of fun as we break bullish out of this wedge here on the total crypto market cap. A lot of people are going to make a ton of money as we head up towards 3 trillion in total crypto market cap. Right? Now let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin too, because Bitcoin is the mothership. Right? Bitcoin is the one that leads all these other coins. And let's just delete these Elliott waves because that's a VIP thing. So I can't show you that. Bitcoin also broke bullish out of a falling wedge as well. And you guys, I did get approval from my VIP members to release the big picture target on Bitcoin, but I'm not going to do that until I make a dedicated video about it, because I want to make a clear, dedicated video about the big picture target with Bitcoin, where I think it's going to go, why I think it's going to go there, and full in-depth analysis on Bitcoin for you guys. So I don't want to just tell you guys in this video, even though my VIP members gave me the green light go to tell you, because I want to make that dedicated video. But just know that the Bitcoin target, the big picture Bitcoin target, is over 100,000 per coin. Okay, I'll release the official VIP target for the public in a specific video, so stay tuned for that. I've got it scheduled and planned, so keep your eyes out and keep watching for that video. But for now, just understand Bitcoin is doing the same thing that the total market cap is doing. We're breaking bullish out of a falling wedge pattern, and it's worth $63,000 per coin right now. But as we break bullish out of this, we're probably going to see a new high here on Bitcoin. And as we go up for that new high, when we break all-time highs, people get pretty excited. People get very excited. And so Bitcoin could go up to 80,000 plus here as the crypto total market cap heads up towards 3 trillion in total market cap. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin as well. It's the mothership. We do have descending volume and descending price. That is actually bullish. So if you have descending volume and descending price, especially within a wedge like this, it's a very, very bullish sign. So I suspect more upside here on Bitcoin in the near future over the next few months. And this little drop that we saw right here was just a shakeout, just like this, right? A lot of people got shook out right there. A lot of people got shook out right here. It's just the nature of the game. Not everybody understands markets. Not everybody has the knowledge that we have in our community. And so they get shaken out on these little moves, even though, yeah, it was like 30% down. Maybe some of your altcoins even dropped like 50 or 60%. If you don't understand crypto, you're probably going to get shaken out on little moves like this. Whereas in the bigger picture, if you're focused on what we focus on in these videos and in our community, you're not going to get shaken out right there. You're just going to hold on. And you're going to watch the bigger picture structure at play and make a ton of money while everybody else is getting all thrown around by the market. So it's nothing new to see this. Also, we had a shakeout right here. You know, we've had shakeouts the whole way up. It's just part of the nature of these markets. Now, I see some people drawing this as a wedge, some people drawing this as a bull flag. It really doesn't matter, you guys. Like, we could argue about what it is all day, but it's a bullish continuation pattern, all right? It's going to keep going up, especially as we break up through downward trending resistance, which we already did with our wedge. We broke up through the wedge and came back down and tested it as support. So, yeah, we could get into details and argue about what kind of pattern it is, but that's not the point. The point is that we all make money, right? That's why I'm doing this. So that's why I trade crypto. And if you trade crypto for a reason other than making money, then I really don't know why you trade crypto at all. I mean, I love crypto technology. I support it. I invest in it. I believe in it. But the reason we trade it and invest in it is to make money, right? Like, what other reason is there? I believe in the technology, I support it, but when you're trading and when you're investing, your goal is to make money. So that's what our focus should be, and not on little details about what pattern it is, okay? It's a bullish continuation pattern. We're going to see more upside on Bitcoin. So yeah, that's my views on Bitcoin, on Velo, on the total market cap. I hope today's video was valuable. And yeah, Get excited about crypto, you guys. We're all about to make a ton of money. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.